Yeah, whatever. Good morning, guys. I don't know how well you can hear me through my headphone, but welcome back. Welcome to today's video, I guess. I haven't figured out a name for it yet, but it's honestly just kind of sitting and chatting with me. And I eat a Einstein bagel sandwich. I just kind of wanted to like catch up, but also kind of just update on life, I guess. This is kind of like the video that I wanted to intro back into getting back into my YouTube channel, because a lot of the videos I'm gonna be like uploading are gonna be. I wish I got an orange juice. Okay, now I'm just using my MacBook. I just got it yesterday. It's the MacBook Neo. Y'all, I love it so much. I traded in my iPad for it, and it's like game changer. I'm gonna miss like the touch accessibility of the iPad book, the fast editing processor on this, because I had a 2019 MacBook Pro originally. It still had like the touch bar on it and stuff. I was trying to edit the YouTube video that's supposed to be coming out after this one on there. Doing terrible. Just running too slow, frustrating me in the process. I was thinking about just getting a keyboard for my iPad. I was just like, why waste my money on an old iPad when I can just get a new computer? Something that runs faster and I can actually do computer things on, because I'm not just like editing video. I'm also enrolled in real estate courses. Excuse me. Last time y'all saw me, it was probably back in December 2024. I'm trying to multitask, y'all, I swear. Since December 2024, I have visited Los Angeles, New York, Miami. I moved out of my apartment. All right, y'all, I'm back. And I had to take the fattest. I'm not gonna lie. I can't lie. There's a reason to lie, honestly. I've been drinking a lot of chlorophyll, so that has been definitely coming straight out of me. I know my lips are chapped. There's bugs touching me. I have a lot of plans for myself for the rest of this year, not just as a life aspect, but as a career aspect as well. I'm gonna do YouTube since 2021. At least that's when I've posted my first video, at least. I never really got into it because I just didn't know like the basics, the editing portions. I got into it a little bit, and then I was like on that little YouTube grind for like a good like few months. Within that year, I wasn't doing terrible. I was starting off great, once or twice a video a week. But I just realized like it was very performative. It was just a lot harder to like maintain, because I just felt like everything within my days I wasn't doing anything. At some point, it kind of just stopped being fun for me, not only because my views just kept going down wise. Motivation wasn't there anymore, and it was just like life was going on, so it was just a lot. 2024 was definitely a hard year, I can say. For me specifically, the growth that I had to do as a person, just realized a lot of things about myself wise that make me who I am, and how I react to certain things and how I do certain things. Even to today, I'm still trying to work on a lot. I still feel like I'm going through like a system of life-changing situations that are definitely like affecting me mentally, but I just realized now there's nothing holding me back. At that time in 2024, it was just simpler, honestly. I was turning 21. I was in a relationship. The relationship wasn't going well. Wasn't living at home, but I ended up eventually moving back home because I couldn't pay for rent. Just a lot, honestly. I tried to find God. It was definitely just a eye-opening life of realizations and things like that just made me who I am now today. and for me to be able to even just sit down and even talk to a camera in general and just say what's on my mind, that kind of like boosts me to have some confidence in to what I want to do one day. I always loved production and editing and filmmaking, things like that, poetry. I've always loved it. I've never gotten fully into it. Back in like, what's middle school years? It's 4th, 5th, 6th, 5th grade, I think. 6, 7, 8, 9. I don't know. But yeah, was it elementary school? I think it was elementary school actually. Elementary school, I like did a whole paper on film directing. We had an assignment of what do you want to be when you grow up? And I literally said a film director, and I never realized like how impactful that was for me to even think about that at that time, because I never even like, I was just like, let me just put down something dead ass, like genuinely, like I don't remember like caring about the project, even though I did work really hard on it. I made a poster and everything. I had cutouts of different ideas and stuff like that. Like, it was passion, but I didn't realize how passionate I was about it. This kind of stimulates into me deleting social media. It's been about maybe like 2-3 days just for me to be able to just kind of like sit and think and just realize life is so much more than just the digital technology that I have. I want to experience more, and I want to not only experience it, but I want to capture it and I want to share it, you know? It's kind of just convenient. And then I also spent hella bread on this dream, so I better start locking in, you know? I just mentioned that because I'm going to be posting the videos that I had from 2024. Now, I look like a totally different person, and I'm going to look like a totally different person tomorrow. And the next day, and the next day, okay? The ideas that I already have and what I already have, you know? Going on to 2025. I cut my hair again. I had to move out of my apartment, move back in with my family. And at first, it was good. It was great. It was working out perfectly for me. Also, within this time, me and my boyfriend had broke up. What I will say is I kind of lost myself in the relationship, and also within just school and stuff like that. So I left school. I was just kind of like trying to figure out who I was again. Now we're going to talk about 2026. Today is May 21st at 11:43 a.m. in the backyard, listening to the birds chirp and the sun touching me, and I'm sitting here talking to y'all. Within this year, I'm technically living with my family. We've been having a lot of problems and issues, and kind of making me not want to be at home, at least. So I've been hanging out with my boyfriend a lot. Truthfully, in these videos, when you see me with him, it's because I'm always with him, and I love him so much. And I'm so glad that we were able to work through our issues that we had originally, even though we still are going to have issues as a couple and as humans. I'm glad that we got the chance to run into each other again and be able to pick up right where we left off. It's a different feeling when you truly love someone, I would say. True love is a very strong, intense feeling that can make you delusional, can make you very just kind of not like yourself, you know? It really makes you overconsume everything that they're doing, makes you forget who you are and how you were before them, because now you are not only just building a life for yourself, but you're also building a life for the people around you, you know? And that kind of goes for anybody, with your friends, with your relationships, your family. It's always a roller coaster. Like, even though you have hard times, try to see the other person's perspective, and then also don't take it so hard. So when it's important stuff, any abuse situations, any verbal abuse, mental abuse, physical, verbal and mental are the same thing, right? Any mental abuse, any verbal abuse, physical abuse, things like that. That is never okay. What I can say, in arguments, in situations, there are always going to be sides. You're always like, no matter what, an argument is always a side, no matter what. You have to be able to sit down, process everything, and be able to not let go. Here, I'm going to say this. If you feel like the person that you're with is more than the argument, sit down, take a step back. Don't take it so personally, because they're not doing it on purpose. There's obviously a reason that they are doing it. And talk to them. And yes, in the heat of the moment, of course it's not going to be easy, because me personally, I'm very controversial. I mean, I'm very yeah, controversial, I guess. I'm very blunt. I hate situation being had, and we're still having this argument over and over and over again, and I'm just like, okay, well, what are we going to do to solve it? Some people aren't like that. Some people need to sit down and really just like kind of develop it. And I realize within myself that I need to work on being able to process what's going on in situations. What I have learned from being able to produce videos, even though they're not the best right now, best believe the next few videos, even though they're gonna be bad right now, the content itself is just like, I'm bad at recording it sometimes, but trust me, once I get into the groove, y'all, it's gonna be great. I'm excited for myself, and I'm excited for y'all to be able to even just like experience it with me. I think the last thing that I kind of want to like talk about now, at least, trying to work on giving myself grace, time, and patience to be able to sit and produce how I want it to be produced. I appreciate y'all being able to sit and watch me go through this journey. This is day one of being determined, being intentional with my time, where I put my energy, what I do, how I'm feeling, intentional. I want to be aware of everything going on around me, be able to know what type of trees are out in the world, like just the small stuff. Random fact, my cousin spoke to a tree, told the tree to touch her, and it did. She was speaking to it. It was very interesting.
Closer to my waist. Yeah, closer to my waist. Touch my forehead. Yeah, you're getting there. You're almost there. Thank you. I love you. You're so sweet. Thank you so much. Can you touch my foot? You're going the wrong way, baby. Yeah, you gotta come back down. You gotta come back down. Yes, right closer to me. Right there. Almost there. You're right there. Right there. Yes, right there. Come on. Just a little bit closer. Thank you.
So it's like, I want to get to that point. Like, I want to reach that type of flow state. You know what I mean? I'm excited, and I'm excited for you guys to come with me. I just want to say thank you for sitting here talking with me. I just want to be able to say that I had a reason to live, and it wasn't just for a 9 to 5. And I feel like that's everybody's goal. We all just started at our own times. That's it. Thanks for watching, guys. Y'all have a great rest of your day. I love you all. Make sure to drink your chlorophyll water and wear bug spray. Next outside video I make, it's gonna be with bug spray, because I am getting bit. Alright, bye y'all.